All right. We are back. It is the Quarantine Diaries. Episode 7. Is that the one we're on,
We've
Connor?
made it a week, an entire week.
That's crazy. Daily content for you guys. Excited about this show. This one's been a little bit in the making, but we
Very
got Mark Wagner on the call. Mark, how you feeling?
I'm happy to be here, guys. I've been an avid listener over the last 14 days. It's a lot of content.
It is.
In a world where we're lacking content right now. That's not an issue for you guys.
Yeah, so we wanted to have you on because we're like dabbling everywhere. We got like sports episodes, we got all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
Connor says you're the movie guy, so this is going to be a very movie-happy podcast.
We haven't had movie discussions.
I'm really excited about that.
But before that, I have 2 segments I'm going to get into real quick.
Okay.
This podcast, we have pros and cons. This is a pro Steph Curry podcast. I'm not just saying that because Wags is on. Steph Curry's a fucking man. We're just getting that out there. It's long overdue.
Yep.
Secondly, Wags, I don't know if you know this, but the career segment. I always ask who has had the better career between 2 people and who will have the better career. So let's go with who will have the better career between Jennifer Lawrence and Margot Robbie. Like when it's all said and done, who do you think will have the better career?
Well, I guess if you would just go off of accolades, Jennifer Lawrence is well ahead of the curve, right? I mean, she's one or two
been a rut lately, though.
Yeah, she picked some weird movies. I would say overall, when it's all said and done, I think Margot Robbie. She's a little more of like a heartthrob.
I think she's a better actress.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I think you could go either way, but I would go Margot.
I had another one. I had to pivot from it.
Yep.
Which I could maybe get into near the end of the show. And this one is for you, Wags. Who has had the better career? Not who's the better player. To this point in their careers, who has had the better career? The aforementioned Steph Curry or Kevin Durant?
Steph Curry.
He changed the game, Connor.
I'm not saying he's a better player.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, we're not talking better player because that is KD, but better career. Like, Steph's going to be loved by Warriors fans forever.
I would say, to put this in simpler terms, Steph Curry's going to have a statue one day. KD's never going to have a statue anywhere. How about that?
I like that. I like that a lot.
That's not a deep cut to KD, but I'm here for it.
It's not. I mean, it's not a deep cut. He's a journeyman. He's going where he's looking for happiness. Hasn't found it yet, but
I'm a huge KD guy. He's the fucking.
I like KD. Love him.
I love that he has burner accounts. That's like a pro to me that he does.
I think it is too. Like, and I like that he owns it too. That he's just like, I'm gonna fucking tweet from these burner accounts. Fuck off. I like that he owns it. If you didn't own it, that'd be lame. And that was all I had to say.
Oh, cool.
I agree with that. Yeah.
All right, so I have a kind of quick top 10 for everybody, and it is movie related as well. So I'm kind of excited about this one. It's the top 10 most disappointing endings. So it's not just movies, it's not just TV shows, it's kind of just everything.
Rattle through this.
Yes. So honorable mentions. I never finished The Sopranos, so that won't be on there. Didn't finish Dexter, so that won't be on there. Those are 2 big ones. I kind of like the Lost finale, so that won't be on there. Number 10, real quick, Prison Break. Should have cut that out after season 1 if you guys have seen that show.
I haven't.
Number 9, Entourage. Terrible last 2 seasons. Should have just cut it off in season 6 whenever like he proposed to Sloane, like when they got off the plane.
Agreed.
Perfect ending to the show.
I'd like the season 8 ending though, but continue.
I hated the girl he ended up with. It just felt forced and super quick. I didn't appreciate it at all.
Right. Fair enough.
Number 8, I thought this one might be a little controversial. I said The Town. I kind of wish they stuck with the original ending of Ben Affleck dying.
I would say all that.
Yep. Just thought they all should have gone out in a blaze of glory. 7,
that
Savage.
would have been more fitting. Yeah,
yes.
I would agree with that.
I think like a lot of movies have a hard time like deciding whether to go like the full storybook ending or like have an actual sad ending. and that was a perfect movie for a sad ending.
One
Uh,
other thing on top of that was
mhm.
I thought
Here.
like through the movie, it really felt like just the way it was written. You're like, all of these guys are going out on their shields. Like
Yes.
you kind of felt like you were watching like The Departed or something.
Like, how did
So
Ben
it's just
Affleck get away?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
How did he get away?
It was a little unfulfilling. That's a good one, Kyle.
Yes.
Like that.
There's number 7, Savages. If you haven't seen it, I won't talk about it. You should see that movie very quickly. Great movie. Number 6, I Am Legend. It didn't really make sense to me. So you guys have seen that movie,
It's too sad. The dog dying, I'm out.
I know.
right? Didn't need to kill the dog. 1, so there's that for an ending. 2, I felt like he could have thrown the grenade and gone in the shelter with them, and it didn't affect anything. Thought that was very possible. 5, this actually isn't a TV or movie. It's actually Moses in the Bible. I don't know how familiar with you guys, like how familiar you are with the Bible.
There, fuck.
But,
Okay.
so like he leads like the Jews like through all of the hard stuff, makes it to the promised land, and he dies like right outside the gates. It's fucking bullshit. Terrible story.
All right. No, I'm not here to dispute that.
Number 4, law-abiding citizen. This ending
Yeah.
This ending has always bothered me just because I felt like he was kind of the good guy in it. Like his motivations were all on point, and then Jamie Foxx like kind of all of a sudden figured him out. I think there's no way Jamie Foxx would have figured him out if that movie was kind of
No way.
consistent. So I thought that was a super disappointing ending. 3, swear to God, this is unrelated to. I can't believe we talked this much Warriors, but number 3 is the 2017 NBA Finals.
Yeah. That's so
Yeah,
fucking
fair.
And then number 2, How I Met Your Mother, just god off.
Well, not even get me
that was
started. I could
horrible.
spend 5 full episodes on that shit.
It was so bad I can't even go back and watch the episodes that I enjoy because I get too many.
Same.
Yeah.
They should have ended it on the second to last episode. That was a perfect episode. A perfect episode.
Yep, and then number one, pretty obvious, Thrones. Just nobody's had a bigger moment in the spotlight and just not delivered. So
For me personally, I'd go How I Met Your Mother number 1, but I'm fine with Thrones being 1.
I thought Throne just had a bigger moment, and they did like the same amount of disappointing with it. So
All right.
I can still go back and watch Thrones, I think, and enjoy seasons, but terrible.
All right.
I
One
thought
just
it
big
was
fight.
okay. One last Song of Thrones.
Yeah.
I was like, how many episodes was it? 6?
I think it was, yeah. The season before I think was 8. Season 7 was 8.
Yeah, okay.
6.
So I thought like the first 4 episodes, all right. Like there was a lot of outrage about it. I was okay with it. I thought
I was fine with
I
it.
thought the Battle of Winterfell was pretty good. I maybe they could have killed 1 or 2 off, but it
I
did
agree.
feel like in that last episode and a half, like I was even okay with the Khaleesi losing her mind stuff.
I
was
kind of love that.
Yeah, I did too. I was fine with it.
Yep.
But yeah, like the last, I don't know, episode and a half to 2 episodes, it just didn't work, and I don't even know exactly why. It just didn't work.
I was pretty okay with the last season overall. First of all, my only problem is Bran. I just hate
It's
Bran's character.
fucking Brad.
I like Bran.
see,
Get him out. Get him out.
there was a growing Bran underground starting like in season 4 that I was getting concerned about, and it ended up coming to fruition. So that was my big issue.
Okay.
I think the biggest thing that everybody's wrong on was the Battle of Winterfell was awesome. Everybody complained it was too dark. Upgrade your TVs, you fucking peasants. It was great. But yeah, so that's top 10 most disappointing endings.
All right.
There you go.
The reason why I brought Wags on tonight. Yes, we're going back to the well and doing a draft. Shut up, Internet. We put a twist on it because we're doing a movie draft, but we are building movies. So we each get nine movie characters plus a director, and at the end we're going to give a quick synopsis of what our movie's going to be. And in here, I'm going to determine the draft order. The first pick in the draft is going to the guest himself, Mark Wagner.
Oh, lock it in. Okay.
Wow,
Our
that's
Alright.
big time.
Thank you.
second
Guys. What
pick
hopes?
goes to Kyle.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
I like the two hole the best.
I see every draft we've had, I've always been third, but I'm fine with it because it's a snake draft.
You're definitely
Wait,
not
yeah,
cheating.
is this a snake? We're doing a snake?
It's a
Mhm.
snake.
Okay.
So Wags, with the first pick in the draft, who are you going with?
I am going to go with director Martin Scorsese.
Wow! Going director first. Love it. Love it.
It's a niche movie that I have in mind, and I think
See,
he
that's
has to
fine.
direct
That's
it.
fine. Like, I don't think that's a crazy pick.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Mine, similar. I need a star-studded director. Can do any budget. Can do any type movie. Work with any actor. I'm going Quentin Tarantino.
Wow!
Very
Those are heavy hitters.
Yeah, he's super versatile. Just wanted somebody who's able to pivot with my vision should it change.
Yeah, that's good.
So I literally have every director in the world to choose from. So I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you could probably sit on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
My first pick is going to, because I have every actor to choose from too. But I have this movie thought out, and I'm just gonna go with him now. I'm going with Michael B. Jordan as my actor.
Wow. First round.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is my pick.
You must have a real plan, Con.
And my second pick, I'm going with Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
I love the dynamic duo of Woody Harrelson and Michael B. Jordan. I would already go see this movie.
How are you guys looking it up? Like, how did you conceptualize? Like, I couldn't visualize it very well. Like putting actor to paper. I went on IMDb. I did top 100 actors and actresses, and that
I'll
helped.
explain my thought process at the end, because if I do it now, it'll kill.
Mine was pretty simple. It's just I'm gonna be doing greatest hits of Tarantino. If I didn't get Tarantino, I was fucked. So I'm glad that he was available. So second, I think it's pretty easy. Highest actor on the list. Best chemistry with him. I'm going Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna lock up Daniel Day-Lewis here.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Is that the steal of any draft ever?
And to
Nobody
get him in
wants
the
it
second
more.
round is disrespectful, I would say.
Mhm.
And you're
And
next.
we're snaking. I'm up again.
Daniel Day-Lewis is so his character in Gangs of New York is probably like my favorite bad guy of all time. Bill the Butcher.
He was so good in that. He was so good in that. That scene, like the barber, where he throws the axe in that dude's back. That's like one of those things. Like the first time you see that, you're like, "What the fuck?"
And the wild part is he's a method actor, so he lived his life as that dude for like 3 years.
All right, so we're snaking, and I am going to lock up Timothy Chalamet here.
I have thoughts on Timothy Chalamet.
I have a lot of thoughts on Timothy Chalamet.
Okay.
We're not going to get rid of him for 40 years.
I hate his guts.
Wow.
Maybe look, it's nothing to do with him as an actor. He's a terrific actor. I'd say there's some jealousy in there. I wish I was Timothy Chalamet, but I think he's a dude. That's just my thoughts on Timothy Chalamet.
I love him.
Very good actor.
He's smooth. He's cool.
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, Connor. Jealousy is a perfectly good reason to hate somebody.
This is an anti-Timothy Chalamet podcast. I just want that out there. All right, cut.
Okay. I think every movie needs a great bad guy, and my favorite bad guy in any movie ever. I think it might be a reach. With all the allegations and everything, I could probably get him at a discount, but I'm going Kevin Spacey here.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
This
You
is an
took this
anti-Kevin
as a
Spacey
turn.
podcast. I figured those rules would have been ironed out by now.
You see the videos Kevin Spacey does like every Christmas of his whatever his character is from House of Cards?
Yeah.
They're super weird.
Wasn't Kevin Spacey the one that like basically kickstarted Me Too? I feel like he was like
no,
that-
He kickstarted the gay Me Too, which was like
right. No, the funniest part about I shouldn't say
whatever.
but with Me
we're
Too,
getting some trouble here.
the allegations were happening. Kevin Spacey tried to be like, "Yeah, I'm gay," and everyone's like, "No, you're a fucking scumbag."
Yeah. That was his defense.
And everyone's like, "Nope." My third pick. The first girl is about to be drafted. Wags, I think you'll like this pick.
Nice.
I'm going with Zendaya.
Wow. I love it. I love it. You know, Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya are doing that movie together. They're doing Dune.
My fourth pick. This is another one that's going to shock you fellas.
Okay.
But I'm glad I'm getting him now. I'm going with Miles Teller.
Oh.
That's a good one.
I kept circling around him. I didn't find the right role for him, so I
Got
left him out.
now. Oh, I have the role for him.
Yeah, I'm getting another Tarantino superstar here. 4th round pick. He's aging a little bit, but he can still bring it. I'm going Brad Pitt.
Yeah. That's good.
I mean, that's a steal and a half.
Yeah, nothing wrong with drafting Brad Pitt.
Nah.
You talk about cool. I mean, that might be Timothy Chalamet's destiny. He might just be Brad Pitt.
Oh, that would piss me off so much.
He's so cool. I am going to go with Christian Bale.
Great pick.
Male guy.
And I am going to go with Robert Duvall.
Oh, gotta get an old head in there.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Kyle.
So I think I'm going for like a heist movie kind of deal here. So
Tarantino heist.
yeah, he hasn't really done like a heist movie. Like they have like crime in them and stuff, but I want like a full blown Heat made by him. And I do think we haven't been representing women properly on this podcast. That's us. We're gonna get better about it. So I'm gonna draft my first woman here. And I kind of picture her reprising the same role, like ish she had in Mad Max. I'm going Charlize Theron.
Oh.
Who doesn't love Charlize?
Yep.
Everyone.
Lot of acting chops. Great resume on her. Yeah. Great.
Did either of you two see Bombshell?
No, is it good?
I mean, it was good. But Charlize was insane in it, dude. I mean, it was like she nailed it. I think she's kind of like a method actor too, a little bit.
Yep.
And she was Megan Kelly. And
Yep.
It was just like she looked just like
yeah,
she
all the
sounded just
makeup
like
and
it
shit.
was
So
Yeah.
for my next two picks, my 5th round pick, I'm going with 2-time Oscar winner Mahershala Ali.
Wow, that's good.
That is good.
That's really good.
6th pick, Kyle. I know you don't like Marvel that much, so we're going with Winter Soldier himself, Bucky Barnes, Sebastian Stan.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
dude, I have this movie planned out.
Yeah, you got some specific needs over there.
I do.
A lot of specific roles. I think I do need to diversify my cast a little bit. We're pretty white, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go Idris Elba here.
Oh, that's a good one. Love it.
Yeah, I had him lined up next, Kyle.
Mm-hmm. And he was coming off soon.
Okay. All right, so in the stead of Idris Elba, I'm going to go Denzel.
What?
The role I have for him, I feel like it might be insulting to Denzel a little bit, not a role that he would actually take.
Yep.
But
You have to throw a ton of money at him to do it.
that's okay. I mean, this is Scorsese. Netflix just gave me $500 million. All right, so I'm going Denzel, and then I'm gonna go Oscar Isaac.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, big Oscar Isaac guy.
Kyle, you are up.
Okay, I think we do need. I wouldn't consider Charlize like the eye candy of the movie, even though she's incredibly beautiful. But she's gonna get in on the action. So
Yeah.
I want some just pure eye candy. One of my favorite actors of all time. I'm gonna go Selma Hayek here. She'll be the love interest.
Beautiful.
I think objectively the most beautiful woman. It's a pretty bold statement, but at the same time it works for me.
I think it's a very
Yeah,
fair
that works.
statement.
I would say Margot Robbie for me is the most objectively beautiful. That's the first one that always comes to mind. I don't know why.
I go Olivia Culpo.
Olivia who?
Do you know Danny Amendola's ex-girlfriend?
No.
She's like a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. She's
okay.
Christian McCaffrey.
Sounds like flavor of the month, not a timeless classic.
I think that's right.
No, she is so hot. So the thing is, I have like my next ready. One more I have to fill. So this is just to kill time. I don't think they should be taken here, but this is to kill time. I'm going with, again, I have this movie planned out so far. It's draw some info. Once I explain it, you'll all be laughing.
Okay.
I'm going Danny Glover, number 7.
Danny Glover.
Yeah. Is he gonna do the soundtrack for your movie too?
I will tell you what he's going to do at the end. And number 8, I'm going with Wesley Snipes.
Interesting. Very interesting.
You'll find out why.
Okay, so I didn't plan on this guy. I didn't write him down. But honestly, he just popped in my head. I'm making a heist movie. I'm making an action movie. This guy has a welcome spot in any one of those anytime. I'm going Keanu Reeves.
Oh, God, what a pick.
Hollywood sweetheart.
Yep.
Who doesn't love Keanu, man?
He's low key got one of the most impressive resumes of all time.
He does. Isn't right now? I'm pretty sure that Wick and the new Matrix are scheduled. Or no,
They're scheduled a day apart.
is that what it was?
It's something like that. It's like a day apart or a week apart. It's crazy.
The Wick movies are just the biggest rush every single time. I can watch them over and over.
When I saw the first one in theaters and I was like halfway through it, I'm just like, this is special.
Yes.
There's gonna be more of these.
Yep. It's so good.
All right. I didn't have my pen, so I wasn't keeping. How many more picks do I have?
You have 3 picks. We are
I have
round
3
8.
picks. Okay. I am going to go Nicole Kidman.
Okay, I like it.
I
Wow.
do.
Just going for Oscar winners. I like it a lot.
Yeah. I got a big budget. And we're gonna do Rami Malek.
Oh, I like that pick too.
All right, I'm gonna actually dip into my list. I think these two should actually have worked together before, and I can't believe they haven't. And this guy can take on any role. He's a total chameleon. I'd love to see him in a heist movie with Tarantino just to see what he can do. I'm going Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
Wow.
Joaquin, sorry. Jamiroquai Phoenix.
He would work in a Tarantino movie well.
I think he really would. I see the fit. Hopefully down the line they're gonna do something together.
So again, I need to kill time right now to find my last. Maybe I don't actually.
Okay.
My director, I'm just getting this out of the way now because I do need to buy myself a little bit of time. I'm going with Michael B. Jordan's muse. Some would say Ryan Coogler is my director.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude,
Love
Coogler
that.
is the
Give me
man.
one quick second. I need to find out.
You got one more pick, right, Con?
I have one more pick. You know, one second. Hold on. Fuck it. I'll just go Sandra Bullock.
I'm really excited to hear what your movie's about, Connor.
He just says, "Fuck it, I'll go Sandra Bullock."
Yeah, no, if it's so. How many more picks do I have? 2.
One.
So this is my last one.
The last round.
Okay. I do have. I have a lot of A-listers here, and I don't doubt that Tarantino can like manage people. He's done it several times, but I want to go like kind of B-plus actor that can kind of hold his own in these action movies. So I'm going Benicio del Toro.
Wow.
Ooh.
I took him off my list at the very last second.
Yeah, he's just a low-key guy. He's just the glue guy for this movie at this point. So hopefully he can keep it together. Seasoned veteran out there.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep it A-list, and I'm gonna go Tom Hardy.
Oh man, I'm so dumb. Tom Hardy's the fucking man. He would have been perfect for this movie.
You're talking about Tarantino juggling personalities though. Apparently, he's a total pain in the ass.
Yep, he's the problem. Everybody else is fine. Man, Tom Hardy is Alfie, and that brief stint on Peaky Blinders is low-key one of my favorite characters of all time.
So should I? So for this, because I wrote everyone's cast down, should I go through everyone's cast and director, then we explain our movie?
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I will. Mine will be pretty short.
Okay.
It's really just a rip-roaring good time of a heist movie directed by Quentin Tarantino. We got Kevin Spacey as the bad guy, and then maybe I might put Benicio as like his like B-level boss henchman that they all have to get through. Leo's gonna be definitely the main guy at the heist. Brad Pitt's gonna be like 2, kind of reprising his role in Ocean's 11, where he's like 1B to Clooney's 1A, in this case Leo. And then all the other ones just fit the stereotypical like heist roles. I guess. Can you read off my team actually while I'm in the middle of this?
Your first pick in the draft was director Quentin Tarantino. You then went Leonardo DiCaprio, Kevin Spacey, the bad guy, Brad Pitt, Leo's sidekick, much like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Charlize Theron, Idris Elba, Selma Hayek, Keanu Reeves, Joaquin Phoenix, and Benicio del Toro.
Okay, that's it. So they're all pretty easily going into the heist roles, and then Joaquin Phoenix is going to be the Jeremy Renner of the town, where he just takes it too far all the time, the loose cannon of the heist crew.
I like those guys.
Yes. And who do I want? I'll put Selma Hayek with, I guess, Idris Elba. There'll be like a side love story, and Charlize is like actually one of the leaders as well, and her and Leo will be a thing. So yeah, that's pretty much just my movie right there. Tarantino will figure out the rest. I'm just the money guy, the producer who puts everything together. So yeah, that's my movie.
Charlize was great in she was an Italian Job, right? That was her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was good in that one.
Yep.
I like that. That's a good one. I like that, Kyle.
Thank you.
What's your movie, Wags?
All right, so my movie is going to take place in 1950s Chicago when organized crime is at its height. You need Scorsese for that, right? I mean, I was trying to think of other directions. Like, you need Scorsese for that. All right, so it's 1950 Chicago. Organized crime is at its peak. And Robert Duvall is the head of an organized crime family, as well as Daniel Day-Lewis. Robert Duvall has a son, Christian Bale, and Daniel Day-Lewis has a son, Tom Hardy, and they are both kind of the heir apparents. Duvall and Daniel Day-Lewis are lifelong friends, but Daniel Day-Lewis assassinates Duvall because Duvall is about to land a casino gig in Chicago.
Yes.
And so what happens is Daniel Day-Lewis spins the story as if Duvall was the one who was trying to murder Daniel Day, but Daniel Day was in self-defense, so he killed Duvall. So now there's a hit on Christian Bale's head and the rest of his family. So basically, the movie is Christian Bale and Chalamet running away from Daniel Day-Lewis's deranged hitman Remy Malek.
Yeah.
As they are trying to get revenge on Daniel Day and Tom Hardy. And it just shit hits the fan, man.
That's fantastic. Did that movie actually happen and you just copied it?
I don't think so.
That sounds Scorsese movie.
So before I get into my movie, let me comment on why I did the movie. Of course, Timothy Chalamet's running away, little pussy. So my movie all the way through. Everyone's like, ooh, it's a lot of my picks. I have Michael B. Jordan. I have Miles Teller. I have Woody Harrelson. Oh, that's right. I have Wesley Snipes. This is a sequel to White Man Can't Jump. White Men Still Can't Jump.
No.
So Michael B. Jordan is the son to not Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes. Likewise with Miles Teller. They're the two best basketball players in current day South Central Los Angeles. Both of them know of each other, but they've never played against each other. They finally play against each other like that. They become boys. Miles Teller wins this round. He wins on like a jump shot or something. Because of course that's how a white guy wins. They become boys. They go to a bar. Michael B. Jordan leaves early. What happens then? Oh, Zendaya comes walking in. Her and Miles Teller develop a love interest. Whose sisters does that happen to be? Michael B. Jordan's. They don't know that they're together. So that comes later into the story. There's eventually like this 2-on-2 basketball tournament that they enter into where as like they're talking about it, like as they're about to join, Mahershala Ali is Michael B. Jordan's older brother who tells him to not trust Miles Teller. And Miles Teller's best friend is Sebastian Stan. I haven't really figured it out yet, but one of them shoots the other, and it really puts like a damper in their relationship. And
the other.
I haven't decided who dies between Mahershala Ali and Sebastian Stan. Still working that out. Sandra Bullock is Woody Harrelson's wife because whoever he was with in the original movie, they don't end up together, and he needs a wife. And Danny Glover's the coach.
Okay.
So there's something there.
There's something there.
Next movie too.
So
you're kind of throwing Michael B. Jordan in another Creed role, except this time it's basketball.
You just put asses in seats.
Yeah.
Of course.
Funny. It was either him or Chadwick Boseman. And I just think Michael B. Jordan's the bigger name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good call. And
Chadwick Boseman would have been thankful for non-Wakanda work, though. That's literally all he wants right now.
It was either going to be this or a Training Day 2 remake, but that's a tougher one to make. Probably can't jump.
I love that. You would have had to grab Denzel early for that too.
I would have, but we'd only have to. Doesn't he die at the end of Training Day? So it would have to flash.
Yeah, that's true.
Who was the hot wife in that one? That was Eva Mendes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was who also I was considering picking for some eye candy. Eva Mendes is also a timeless classic.
Yeah,
I put some real thought into this. I even gave it a title and everything.
Yeah, so I thought all three of us had very strong drafts. I think you two genuinely have futures as screenwriters. That was incredible.
I was pouring over my notes this morning.
Yeah. I was not prepared for this attention to detail. I'm blown away.
I have names for each of my characters too. I can go through them real quick.
Yeah, please, Connor.
We have typical Sidney Dean and Billy Hoyle. We know that. Okay. Michael B. Jordan's name is Omar Dean. Miles Teller goes by Bobby Buckets Hoyle. I was proud of that one. Zendaya.
Is this going to be one of those movies where Miles Teller is shirtless playing basketball? Because when he gets ripped, dude, he gets ripped.
There'll be some shirtless scenes.
All right.
Zendaya just gave her the name Crystal. Mahershala Ali, brother of Michael B. Jordan, is Anton Dean. Danny Glover is Uncle Sterling, or can go by Coach Unk because he's the coach. He's also Michael.
Great reference.
Coach Unk.
Sebastian Stan goes by Davy Smooth Robinson. Sandra Bullock, she was such a last minute addition. I don't know. She's Claire, I guess. Sorry, Sandy.
That's perfect. I love how you just were like, fuck it, Sandra Bullock, she's fine.
Yeah.
I really struggle with like that last pick, but it's kind of like a nothing role. But like, let's just get Sandra Bullock for it. Fuck it, who cares?
Did you have someone lined up? Was there someone else you were thinking of there?
No, so I had going before we started recording. I had I had 7 people like ready and lined up. Sebastian Stan, like I thought right before recording. Danny Glover was during recording, and Sandra Bullock was as I was on the spot because I just thought, what's a role we could use? And we need a wife, so go Sandy.
She's a good wife.
Yep, definitely.
But tell me you wouldn't see White Men Still Can't Jump with Michael B. Jordan and Miles Teller. Like, that's a great movie.
It is.
I would see it on Thursday night. I would see it that opening night.
Exactly.
Yep.
I would be all over that one.
Good movie.
I just loved your guys' preparation for this. So I'm picturing you guys have like notebooks that are basically a Mad Libs where you just like plug in actors' names.
I have a Word document open up right now. So it's in. And like in parentheses, I have people like if people were taken, like if Michael B. Jordan was taken, I have Chadwick Boseman. If Mahershala Ali was somehow taken, like Jamie Foxx was going to be the brother. If Zendaya was taken, I would then flip the roles and have Haley Steinfeld be Miles Teller's sister. She would have a love interest with Michael B. Jordan.
Wow.
So I was like, the wheels are turning on.
You're ready for anything.
Yeah.
I'm a big Haley Steinfeld fan.
Dude, I am too. She's great.
Yeah, I watched True Grit for the first time a couple weeks ago.
Is that good?
It's really good, dude. Haley Steinfeld's like 14 in it or something, and like she was almost nominated for an Oscar for it.
She's still like 21. Like she's still super effing young.
Yeah, she's young. Well, I think Zendaya's that young too, though.
I'll give 23, maybe.
Maybe. So in my movie, what I got most excited about was for sure the Rami Malek. Is like, couldn't you just see him as some like a Javier Bardem, No Country for Old Men level sociopath?
Yep.
It's like
that's perfect.
Yeah.
He'd be so good at that too. I want to see him in a role like that.
Like, speaking of Rami Malek, are you a big James Bond fan?
I am. I was really sad to see they pushed that one back.
I mean, everything's pretty much getting pushed back.
Yeah.
The entire world's getting pushed back.
Strange times. I'm a huge Ana de Armas fan too.
Oh, she's so attractive.
She's beautiful.
So, do you hear who her latest love interest is?
Yeah, I heard. That pissed me off.
It's
she's
a
like
strange,
up-and-coming, brilliant star going this way, and she's like, all right, I'll take the burnout Hollywood alcoholic. I'll take that guy.
Dude, I heard his latest movie's not bad.
Yeah. Did that even did they get that to theaters before
theaters right before the quarantine started? I would imagine / hope it's going to on demand because me and Andy talked about it. We were like, it's probably gonna suck 'cause it seems so cheesy, but there's like kind of a chance it's okay. And apparently it's not bad.
I still believe in Affleck. I mean, I think he's like 1 in every 4 movies he's churning out these days is good, but he's still got it. He's got to dig deep for it.
Now, this was a question Kyle and I had on our one podcast. How would you rank the Boston Big Three? Damon, Affleck, Wahlberg. We all know who number 1 is. It's Damon. Yeah, Damon's number 1.
Yeah. And then I would go Affleck.
You were right, Kyle, because I said Wahlberg over Affleck, but I have no problem with that. I like them both.
Ben's just had more important movies than Wahlberg. Like I love Wahlberg and everything he's in, but
What's the Scorsese movies in that I'm drawing a blank on?
Harder.
Bingo, that's it.
And I mean, Wahlberg doesn't have a Good Will Hunting. Wahlberg kind of might have.
Down.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The town really, I think, puts Ben back in the stratosphere.
One of my favorite movies.
Dude, I love The Town.
This is
I
a
love The Town.
podcast.
So that was pretty much my whole premise of this whole thing. So all the movies I've watched this week were literally The Town, Heat, and Natural Born Killers, which is like
Oh,
just my movies. Natural Born Killers, first time ever seeing it, one of my favorite endings to any movie ever. It was so much fun.
Yeah. What's your take on Heat, Kyle? Are you a big Heat guy?
Yeah, the first 5 minutes is like the best first 5 minutes of any movie of all time.
What?
So good.
You listen to Rewatchables, right?
I do, and they love Heat, dude.
Did you listen to Castaway?
No, that was just Bill Simmons, right? He just did
It was good. Well, because he did it because like Tom Hanks is by himself, so he's by himself.
Okay.
It was pretty good. Wait, this again. Another question from previous pod.
Tom Hanks undrafted, by the way.
I was okay. He was a notable. I had a couple more.
Tom Hanks or Denzel? Who's had the better career, in your opinion?
Wow.
It's tough.
It's a good question.
Both have 2 Oscars.
Right. I would lean Denzel.
Wow.
I think that people I don't think he got enough respect for Fences, and I'm pretty sure
I liked
that movie.
I liked Fences.
When that Oscars was happening, and like when they're announcing the Oscar, it's like looks like this screen, like they have everyone's face.
Yeah.
When he didn't win that Oscar,
he's pissed. He
was pissed, dude. That was his Oscar.
See, I'm happy Casey Affleck won though, because I really like Manchester by the Sea.
Manchester by the Sea was really, really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Denzel's still churning him out though, so I haven't seen the second one, but I saw the first one. My roommate's a huge Equalizer fan.
Oh man, they're the best.
They are awesome.
They're like we could do a whole podcast on just the Equalizer movies and John Wick. Like I could do.
Okay, done.
Yep.
It's
I could definitely do that.
I'm booking you for next week.
And then Denzel's like lowest rated movie of all time. Oh God, Carr. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying like that program is booked for down the line.
Okay. Because
Here.
Denzel's like lowest rated movie of all time is like one of my favorites, John Q. I love that movie.
John Q's good.
For like that being your lowest, that's a pretty awesome low.
You're probably right.
Speaking of
Tom Hanks, probably has a little more volume, and he's probably got a couple more misses.
Rank these 3 football coaches: Denzel and Remember the Titans, McConaughey and We Are Marshall, Billy Bob Thornton and Friday Night Lights.
In order?
Just who you think would be the best coach.
I think one's very clear.
I
don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true.
I don't think there's any question about it. I don't think there's any question.
I mean, McConaughey was his team died. His team died.
Yeah, but that movie wasn't very good.
I love We Are Marshall.
Really? Oh,
Dude,
man. I thought it was kind of boring.
Dude,
it wasn't that good. I was really let down. I don't know. Maybe I was young. I haven't seen it.
Dude, his speech at the end when they're at the cemetery. We are Marshall. We are Marshall. The funeral ends today. Like, that is fucking great.
So
yeah, but you could quote Denzel and Remember the Titans for an hour.
Yep. He's one. I would say I think it is like one of the worst football movies, but Al Pacino as coach is just absolutely incredible.
Oh, we're not talking shit on saying that that's one of the worst movies. I love Any Given Sunday.
Me too. And that locker room speech he has.
Yes. That's the best football locker room speech there is.
Don't sleep on Coach McGinty either and the replacements. I love Coach.
I'd put McGinty above Because I really I love Friday Night Lights in that movie. I really don't care for Billy Bob Thornton as the coach in it too much.
Whoa, dude!
I like Billy Bob. I like Billy Bob.
Kyle,
I don't.
what the hell, man?
I'm not really a Billy Bob Thornton kind of guy. Just in anything he does.
He's a straight
Whoa.
guy.
Yeah, sorry for that take. I guess that's my take today, is that I don't really care for Billy Bob Thornton. Sorry, that's controversial.
All right, that's fine. My take is, and this is for Wax because he's wearing a shirt. Warriors are winning the title next year.
Whoa.
I'm calling it.
Wow.
I'm calling it. 2021 champs back to Bay.
I love it. I don't know, dude. If the playoffs start, Clay's gonna be healthy, and the Warriors are they eliminated? I think they are mathematically.
Yeah,
eliminated.
they have 8 wins.
I was gonna say if Clay came back healthy, they're gonna win the shit this
It's
year.
the Nets. That's the one to watch out for because if Katie and Kyrie both come back, which I think
Kyrie, I think his timeline is way too far out. I think is the problem.
I think his playoffs aren't coming back though. But we brought this up on a previous show, Wags, so I think you would agree with.
Okay.
We feel very bad for Bucks fans because let's just say this season's getting canceled. That just goes right to the Giannis free agency year. And they've been hearing all the time, oh, Giannis is going to Warriors, the Raptors, the Heat, Clippers. And they probably could have won the title this year. And they win the title, he's re-signing. But now there's so much uncertainty.
No, I mean that's a really good point. I mean, well, I guess you could say so. The only positive to that would be let's say the Bucks flamed out in the Eastern Conference Finals against Toronto or something like that. Then Giannis might be out the door, dude. He might request a trade by August.
That's a good
I think if we're gonna talk about basketball for just a minute, I think best case scenario for this season is that things settle down and they start playoffs by mid-June to even early July. And if the NBA could, I mean, we've all heard it. If the NBA could own that dead time, if moving forward, if the playoffs came back and ratings were good and this proved the work, start the season on Christmas Day and go through August because you're competing with baseball and that doesn't matter.
I coach on this. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Perfect solution.
Colin Cowherd said on his show that they should just not even have a first round. Just go right into the second round, moving on. I kind of don't hate that.
Maybe for the East.
Because I mean, I'd love to see Ja in the end, but they're gonna get smoked by the Lakers if they have the playoffs. Lakers would kill them.
There would probably be some. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be fair for the West. There'd be some interesting matchups.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I hope it comes back, but I'm not very hopeful. I think baseball is not happening this year. That has been the one.
I love that take.
That I'm so strong on that baseball will not happen this year.
Why?
I just think it's gonna start too late because I saw someone say this whole quarantine stuff could go between. And granted, it's the media, so take it with a grain of salt. It could be 4 to 9 months. If it goes to August, I don't think the baseball season's gonna happen. Even July.
It's true. You can't have the World Series in January. You just can't.
No.
And then also things no one gives a shit about baseball.
Well, how about this? How about cut the season down by 100 games? I don't think anyone needs.
Yes.
I
Again,
think we could figure out who the best team is.
And then keep doing that going forward.
Yeah.
Just how many games you get in this year, that's how many games.
Last basketball question. If the season doesn't resume, who does it benefit more, Lakers or Clippers, all this time off?
The Clippers.
I think I agree.
Just because I think Kawhi is more prone to injury than anyone else out of all those guys.
I think Lakers just because I'd say we're an anti-LeBron podcast, if anything.
Well,
but given that man time off at any point,
it's a problem.
It is a problem.
Really bad.
Yep.
Fellas, this was a fun episode. Wags, I'm glad we had you on. I hope we can bring you back again. We know you're a tough one to book.
Yeah, let me know. This was an honor. This was great.
This is a good one.
It was. Any final thoughts, anybody?
No, I love this episode. We'll be posted soon.
Yep, it'll be posted in 10 minutes.
All right, later, fellas.
Cool.
Thanks,
See you guys.
Wag.
Thanks.
Bye, Connor.